Hello everyone, Matthew97657 here, and today we are back with yet another figure unboxing and review. And today, as the title suggests, this is going to be the SH Monsterarts Gigan reissue, or Great Battle version, if they're giving it a name. But that is what we have in store for today. So with that, there's nothing more to it than to get on right on into it. So let's go ahead and open this puppy up. I always say that I want to do a new type of like video making, kind of like with edits, sort of, kind of like where I don't open the box and talk like this. I just kind of say my spiel, and the next thing you know, the box is there, you know, the Gigan box or like the box before it. But I'm never too sure on if I should do it or not. So maybe one of these days I'll do it. Maybe I'll try it with the Ultima, as that's the next coming SH Monsterarts release. But let me know what you guys think of that, because it's truly something that I really do, you know, take into consideration. But as we see here, we kind of got the pre-box before the actual display box. So we're going to just lift him up. And as we see here, Gigan, what is it? Great Decisive Battle version. There we are. Pretty cool. Just pretty standard box to hold. And we're going to go ahead and still just keep going, because that's how we're going to get there. All right, and here we are. I can already see some of the blue here. And as I was saying, that's our side of the box there for Gigan. And we're just going to lift. I don't want to shake too much, but it's sliding out very slowly, as you see too. And ta-da! I'm going to go ahead and set the box down. Boom! Gigan from the Final Wars film. This is the reissue that they put out for this year. I think the original came out around 2012, 2013-ish, around there, right? But there he is, Gigan. Pretty cool. The Great Decisive Battle, I think it is. Yes, the Great Decisive Battle from the 2004 film, which is Godzilla Final Wars. As we all know, it's a side of the box, and then it's a little dark. I forgot to put on my light. I think I will do a little bit of a jump cut here, but boom. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and get some extra light here, so boom. Ah, that's better, isn't it? But we went through the whole box, and as you can see, it's a lot brighter now, thankfully. So sorry about that. It's been a long week and months leading up to the end of the year, but nonetheless, we have made it, and we are rewarded with Gigan, which is always good. So we're gonna keep going with it. Just open the box straight up. We're gonna take him out here. Oh man, this guy comes with a lot of things. And we have in old-fashioned SH Monsterarts, kind of like a little bit of a what to do with all the accessories here, right? So that's like the first half, but then there's the second half. It kind of highlights all the parts. And then there is a back page to it as well. Pretty cool. I'm not even going to lie. When I saw this, I got so excited all the way back in like March or something. So it looks like we've got a whole bunch of palettes. This is, I guess, a first accessory palette. We'll go ahead and set that to the side. We're gonna get to the main figure first before touching upon all the accessories. That is our second protective layer of packaging. As we see here, if I flip it over, some of the accessories will fall out. It looks like we've got the chainsaws, right? And what else? This is another neck piece, I guess, for a different part of the head, or maybe a different like flight stance, like maybe one looking like straight up, and then one's kind of like the articulation. And then two of these other pieces, which I think go to his, I don't know what to call them, just pincers, if you will, and then one for his top blade as well. We're gonna lift him up right here. We're gonna get all the other spots out, and I'm gonna put him right here, but boom. Dang. It smells like very fresh vinyl there. Rich ESO call out there. But yes, this is Gigan just straight out of the box. He looks a little weird, but that's to be expected. We're gonna start laying out some of the accessories here. There's so many. I think they did a good job with that. The price definitely reflects it, but it's really cool to, you know, get some more accessories back for these Monsterarts figures. So there's that second neck piece I was talking about. These are the pincers, if you will. It comes with 2 pincers. We're gonna set them there. And then this top piece for the head, which I think, like I said, is for the head. And then obviously we have this as well. We have the wiring that he shoots out when he battles Godzilla in the Arctic zone. And then the beam as well, which looks awesome. So we're gonna go ahead and get this open, set it down very nicely. This is the beam accessory, very translucent, plastic, hollow, nothing more to it. I think it looks cool though, oh wow, I hit myself. The like blast radius effect, I think that looks really cool. It comes with its own stand. And then these are the wire beams, which, well, yes, I guess I will call them wire beams. They probably have an actual name, but I do not recall. I did actually watch Final Wars recently because it was the anniversary of its movie. And so that was pretty cool. Always fun to see that one. Okay, so that one pops just right on in. So this is kind of like our accessory list. And then we have this as well, which I will probably have to look at the manual. But that is a cover up on all that. So before we get into heavy detail on all the accessories, we're going to do an actual review, oh my goodness, of the figure itself, Gigan from Final Wars. You know, when he comes out and it's like, Gigan awakens. Pretty cool stuff, right? So just kind of looking at it, really nice. I never, you know, I have it. It's just kind of like, I didn't think I would have it, you know, an articulated Gigan. But let's go ahead and go through all the points of articulation. Headpiece, mouth, opens and closes. Articulation on the joints here. I don't want to scuff the claws. It looks like he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 individual pieces for his neck, which can go up, down, sort of, not too crazy, left, right. But I mean, it's pretty good, honestly, for, you know, a neck piece like that. He's got shoulder pads here that kind of come up and down, and his arms come up. Oh, and the shoulder piece, I think, fell off. Yes, there's a little piece there, so it's its own little part, but no problem at all. You can just plug that back in. Arms, right? You don't want to go too high like I just did, but, you know, a really good range of motion for posability and flexibility. The claw here can, the blade, not claw, the blade here can rotate a full 360. He's got elbow joints as well. And yeah, really cool stuff. Obviously both sides as well. So that's awesome stuff. And then as you see the little 2 prongs here, that's where I think you can maybe pull these out and replace them with the chains from like he did in the film. Leg piece here, we're gonna move these guys up. Leg piece here kind of comes all the way, maybe. Doesn't want to go farther than that. It's kind of like pushing it a little bit, but you can go all the way there. Let's see. Knee joint, he's got a little bit there into this foot. Oh, look at that. It's its own little articulated foot piece there. And is that a heel piece? I can't tell if this is its own heel piece or not. I don't think so. It just looks separated, but legs there, pretty good. Once again, you can come up, down, pretty cool stuff. There is no ab crunch on this guy, but his back flaps here, if you will, they can extend out. You can close them like that. And once again, they extend out, and this middle piece really doesn't want to move. And I'm sure you wouldn't want to break something like that because it's just probably a pain. It looks like you can take off the buzzsaw here. I'm not really sure if I want to, oh yeah, I guess I will, right? You can kind of lift it up. It's probably not something you want to do though. The buzzsaw there is pretty cool. And the tail has a lot of articulation. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then 17 here, I think. And then if you want to get real technical, it's like, oh my goodness, it's like 18, 19, 20, 21, around 22. And then this tail piece can swivel around as well. So they really did good on this one. I do not have the original version, so I can't really say for myself which the better one is. But if you missed out on the first one, I think this is the time to get it because, you know, Repaints are kind of like one and dones after that, right? You make one figure, all right, it's been years. Let's repaint it, or reissue it, and then let's let everyone else get it. And after that, it's kind of like, well, you know, we kind of already did it, so who knows when this guy will be available after this version. But I'm very grateful that SH Monsterarts had the opportunity to kind of reissue this figure, because it's definitely very, very nice. And so I'm actually going to jump cut here to kind of get a little bit more knowledge on the accessories, so this video isn't like 30 minutes long. So that recaps, or this is the recap of, you know, the articulation of our base figure. Very, very cool. And let's go ahead and look at what else we got. Okay, so woo! As you see, we've kind of got a little bit of a different setup here now, but I do have the wiring on, and it's not too bad to follow. As you see, the wires are very long, like extremely long, to where like I want to move Gigan and Godzilla like in the same shot, but they're so long that it's like you're not getting the full potential out of them. I'm just gonna hold them here, but as you see, right, wire is very, very cool. And you know, the flexibility on like the actual like claw itself is very, very nice. It's just like, I guess, a little bendable wire, and at the end of it, all of them have a little claw, you know, the hook. You remember those little 4-prong hooks I was showing off earlier? Yeah, well, that is that. So pretty much, to kind of give you a little bit of a rundown, is the claws, right? Imagine that, right? You take off, well, I guess I can do it. Okay. To give you just a little bit of a rundown here, just for any confusion's sake, right? You see how these little prongs I was referring to in the earlier review, they were just kind of like a blade and that's it. So you can actually obviously take them out like this, and you should be able to see on this part here where the wire starts coming out, it should say L or R, referring to left or right on the hook. So I hope that helps in any sort of way, but as you see, they're all really identical besides that, but you see, we see the claw here, and then all this little like mechanical wiring, and then it comes to the actual like the bendy wire, which is very cool. So I hope that helps, right? L, R, and you take them off. You might have to use a little bit of like a little bit of force, not too bad. And then these are the ones that I had taken off on all of them, right? These are like how they come in the original figure. And then once again, it'll tell you on this little top piece, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. I don't know, I think it'll focus. L, and then once again, R. So I wanted to get the wire out of the way, but it really looks really cool once you have it all there. But I'm gonna keep going, because man, this guy has a lot of things, but it looks really cool. Like I said, right? So we popped it out, and then you see here, you just pop it back in, and then since I took them off, just to show you, put it back in here, and then you can kind of redisplay it like that. But really, really cool stuff. I would say, and I know it's inaccurate, but I don't have a 6-inch Final Wars Goji, not yet, as we know, but let's keep going on with the review. Next, we'll go on to the second phase of Gigan, where they kind of rebuilt him, and they kind of made him buffed up. So we'll see you there. All right, now look at that. Now that looks awesome. So I guess this is the great Decisive battle version of Gigan. You know, when they rebuild him, Godzilla blows off his head in the Arctic fight, and then he comes back better than ever. And just look at that, man. Like, I don't know. I really, really like that. Like, I'm really happy that I got this guy. That's all I can really say. But as you can see, obviously, the most notable changes are the chainsaw hands and then the headpiece. While all the same, you can take out those little, what are these called? Piercings? Not piercings, but like the claws, right? So that's from the original one. And then this was the original headpiece as well. Super, super simple. You just pull them out and then you plug these guys in. It'll say 1 and 2 on these little pincers. So you just kind of match them up there. And then this is just as easy as popping it in. But as you can see, you've got more of a blade there and whatnot. And for the headpiece, just to show you, it is the entire headpiece, like from this neck bottom. This guy just, it's one of those pieces that, you know, you set it there when you re-put it in and you put the head and it holds it together. And then on this one, it's more metallic-y, right? Since it's that second headpiece. I don't know why I thought it was like a flight headpiece, but my mistake. But yeah, Gigan, right? This is him in that final battle. So that's awesome. Really, really cool stuff to see. You know, you can pose him around. Same articulation as before. And then you can obviously just rotate the chainsaw buzzers here. And then for the headpiece, I think we actually do lose a little bit of articulation, but right, it's still the same head. So mouth open, mouth closed, up, it can only go, we'll do this as if he's flying. We'll go up, right? You lose a little bit of like how much you can go up because of this metal part. Looks down, it kind of brings the whole head down. And then same with the neck, right? It's kind of like these three metallic pieces just kind of like halt the articulation, but it's not themed to where it's like super, super drastic. He's always going to be kind of like in a straight looking position. You can make his head turn, but it's not as much compared to that original neck piece, but very cool nonetheless. And same figure and all, so that's really awesome. So yeah, this is it. This is Gigan. You can make him however you want, you know, pose. You can have him do a kick, right? You can have him do like the little stop motion where like he defeats Mothra and then he just like shing, right? I'm sorry. The only thing I guess, well, not I guess, the only accessory you could say he is missing are the little saws that he shot out. But that would be extremely easy to lose, so I can see why that wasn't even an option for that. But very cool, right? This like awesome looking Gigan. Look at that. Look at that. That's so cool, man. Man, I love it when they make figures like this. But enough of the boasting for the Monsterarts, right? I will say before we go on to its last piece of accessory, the head itself kind of like has the visor, right? It's kind of got like little like shading, like cell shading, if you will. And it's like very glossy, but I don't think we'll be able to tell with the like my amazingly good iPhone camera to record videos with. My secret's been exposed. But last but not least, the final accessory piece is this little laser beam that Gigan shoots from the eyes. Although it looks like it's very tall. Is he gonna get up there? Is he gonna be able to stand up as much as he can? Come on, Gigan, you got this. You got this. It's pretty much just that. You just put it on. There is no like detach. You just kind of lay it on its eyes. And yeah. You lay it on its eyes and boom, you get the nice little shot there. So it's pretty cool. Like I was going to earlier, all, you know, kind of like the blast when he's going through. You got some little paint in there, kind of like makes it look glossier and whiter. But yeah, pretty cool though, right? Gigan from the 2004 film. What an upgrade, huh? Okay. There we go. How about we do that? No. If only it could like lodge in. I don't want it to lodge in. It said it could scuff the paint. You know what? Maybe it can lodge in and I'm just being dumb. No, I think it's all good though. We saw it once. That says if that's all it wants to do for me, then I'll let it do that. But yeah, pretty cool, right? That's our accessory there. And with that, we're going to start the comparison of my other Final Wars figures and call it a video because this one went on kind of long because this is a actual lengthy video. So, oh man, if I am correct, this is actually probably the first Godzilla figure I ever had. This 6-inch Final Wars Bandai Gigan. So what a way we've come, right? This one obviously in greater detail articulation paint job all around the board, but it's very cool to see how far this has come in terms of my collection wise. And for the sake of it, I'm probably going to keep him in this mode because I have him in this mode, but I think both forms of design look awesome. So we're going to go with that. And then next we have, I think this is the 8-inch Final Wars figure. Very old. Don't blast me. This was one of my like play figures that I had when I was a kid. So he's got some wear and tear on him, but pretty cool to see nonetheless. And then, right, speaking of our Final Wars Godzilla, SH Monsterarts finally gave the details on the SH Monsterarts Godzilla Final Wars, which is pre-ordered, so we will definitely be seeing that soon. And I will definitely be comparing him with this because I think, you know, that's kind of why they made him together, or really re-released him and then made the 04 Godzilla. And lastly, we have Kaiser Guidora from the film. I don't really know how accurate this would be, but it's very cool nonetheless to have the the last two opponents that Godzilla fought in the Millennium series. So very, very cool there. And yeah, we're gonna kind of focus on Gigan here in our last area. But yes, that's going to cover the video for the SH Monsterarts Gigan. Let me know what you guys think of him, if you guys decided to pick him up or not. I think the price is a little bit on the higher range, but I mean, I guess that's to be expected with all the accessories they gave out this time around. And like I said, if you did miss out on the first one and you're really looking to get one, now is the time, because once he is gone, then oof, I think that's when the aftermarket will truly be brutal for this figure. And especially with the Godzilla coming out as well, I would think that would make a great duo for everyone. But yeah, if you're here just for the review, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to kind of keep talking about some news, even though I really don't have much to talk about. But yes, thank you so much. I hope you have a great day. But with that, right, back to the little Matt exclusive club we've got going on. Figure-wise news, Ultima should be coming out soon enough in the US, hopefully in December, this is December. Hopefully he should be coming out. I haven't pre-ordered, so look out for that. Next month as in January is Mechagodzilla 2021. February is Ghidorah 2019, special color. March is something. April is Jet, either April or May is Jet, and then Hedorah, and then Godzilla from 2004. X+ wise, we should be getting the 1991 Godzilla Abarishi fight version, the Godzilla store exclusive that I had to sacrifice a lot of sleep for. We should be getting that soon enough, so that's a review I'm really looking forward to. And then X+ wise, we have the Defo Real G 2021 in February, and then the G21 30 centimeters in April. Luckily, I got that on pre-order, so look forward to that in the future. And then hopefully when they drop the Kong Defo Real and the 30 centimeter, I should be getting those as well. Hopefully, I haven't decided yet. But I think that is about it. It's nothing too crazy. I know we've kind of had everything, boom, these past couple of months. So thanks for sticking along. As we know, the Bandai Movie Monster Series limited grind is over for now. But here's to Gigan 50th. 2022 is the 50th anniversary of Godzilla vs. Gigan, so we'll probably be seeing Gigan a lot more this year, kind of like how we saw Hedorah. So that's always really good to hear, especially if you're a fan of Gigan and the movies he's in. So really, really cool to have him on board, this SH Monsterarts. But that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for the overall video as well. So thanks for watching, guys, truly. I went through all the accessories, hopefully in good detail. If not, please let me know what I could improve on. I will greatly look into it. But with that, I shall see you guys in the coming month, I think. And if I don't get to y'all before Christmas, y'all have yourselves a great Christmas and a happy holidays and a happy new year. And, everything, anyone celebrates, whatever type of viewer you are, happy Hanukkah, all that stuff. That's all allowed here, so there's no reason to be or feel left out. Just happy times in general this time of year, right? So with that, I will see you on the next video. See ya.